Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. They'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Clemson. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down here for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The pocket breaking down. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. And the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Handoff to the back. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He'll be sacked back at the 1, narrowly avoiding a safety.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
The Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. And he's able to send the punt away. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First down, looking to throw the football. Hits the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Tigers looking to run some tempo here. Looking to pass here on second down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Tailback takes the handoff again. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackle at the 26.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Handoff to the right side. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Running it back, it's Freeman. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Sooners offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
You know, I don't want to get away from a jet sweep. I think it's a good call. This one just didn't work out, so now you're way behind on the sticks.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. A pre-snap motion from the offense. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the back now goes in motion. Makes a quick catch. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
And the Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Running back has it on a screen now. Gets some space around the 30. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Football knocked loose in the backfield. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down. No huddle now for the offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
No, kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it on the move. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
Now it's second down here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And here's the handoff. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This should be the last play of the quarter. Play action here on first down. Buying time. Moving to his left. Makes the grab on the move. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Sooners line it up with first and goal. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Looking to score with a run to the right. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
The hammer. Second down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
First and 10 play coming up. Quick pass, the catch is made.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. It's a fumble. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Oh, good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, but DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, but of running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He finds his man. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football where it was headed. Secondary coaches got to be proud.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. will make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Point after, up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Handoff to the single back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's a quick grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Linebacker shifting around now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Crucial third down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The short completion of the tight end. The reception nets him at 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The Sooners offense is back on the field. They got off to a slow start, but they have been clicking lately. Can they build on this lead now in the second quarter? Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, the defense better start adjusting, realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. He's going to hand this off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the 1st down. And the Sooners looking to cash in this red zone trip. Gives it to the back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Single back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. They look to throw it here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. This will likely be the last play of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. Trying to extend the play. On the run here. Let's it go. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks like he's going to run it. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Costly holding penalty there, backs him up 10 yards. First and long now after the penalty. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to the left. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Got him for a sack, a big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. The Sooners will line up to boot it away. And the ball is away from inside the 10. This will be down just on the other side of midfield. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He finds the running back in the flat. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. He's breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. No press here. The defense backing away. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Tigers looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Breaking tackles. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. After a lot of time to scan the field, fires this one to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. Ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down. This drive keeps going.
That's exactly why you dial up the screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Inside the 20. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Oklahoma. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Returner decides to fair catch this. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen and bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage on that screen. The Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Big pass, here comes a jet sweep. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Receiver in motion now. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Sooners are going to cash in this red zone trip. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got space looking for the end zone here. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The Sooners looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Still no answer for this offense. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed in that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 20. At the 10 now. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Clemson.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll try and run it with the fullback. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's intercepted on a desperation throw here. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here?
Well, this wide receiver is so dynamic. Any chance they can to get his hands on the football, they try to do it. Instead of throwing it, this time they hand the ball to him, and the defense was a little bit surprised there. Some good positive yards there in the red zone.
They're going to run it. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense is still clicking. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast, but I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
Whether they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Important second down play coming up. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Second down play coming up for this offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. One of those critical third down plays coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. Keeper for the first down and more. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the Sooners have 1st and 10 here. And it's a kneel down. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.